Hello everyone, welcome to Management Kaksha, a one-stop solution for all your management related queries. We will be continuing with the planning function. In today's video, we will be talking about the features or characteristics of planning. Planning is goal-oriented. One indulges in the planning process with an end goal in mind. Without the thought of achieving a goal, planning exercise is incomplete. To get a complete idea of a SMART goal, watch the following video. The link is provided here above. Organizations are set up with a specific goal, which the planning process aims to accomplish. For example, for a relatively new organization like Dunzo, the financial planning would be focused on to increase revenue, to manage cost, and to balance budget. Whereas, for an already established organization like Swiggy or Zomato, the financial plan would focus on ensuring financial sustainability, maintaining profitability, and growing shareholder value. Planning has no meaning unless it contributes to the achievement of predetermined organizational goals. It is said that a goal without a plan is just a wish, which may or may not come true. And that is why planning is goal-oriented function. Planning is a primary function. It is the first function of management. All the other functions follow planning. To understand the functions of management, watch this video. The link is provided above. Isn't it obvious that you should plan before doing anything else? Alexander Graham Bell says, before anything else, preparation is the key to success. If planning goes wrong, organization structures would be faulty. People will carry out wrong plans. Motivation and leadership policies will be ineffective. And controls will also aim to achieve faulty plans. All this will result in huge losses for the organization, and managers will have to replan their activities and spend a lot of time, money, and energy to avoid liquidation of business firms. That is why planning is done before any other function of management. Planning is pervasive. Pervasive means something that has a tendency to spread. For example, internet speed is pervasive, which means internet speed is spread throughout the world. Planning is a pervasive function. It is done for all organizations, be it business, non-business, profitable, non-profitable, small or big. No matter who or where it is, planning is required everywhere. In a business organization, it is done at each level of the organization. That is the top level, middle level, and the low level. Top level managers make long-term plans like major expenditure planning, policies and procedures implementations, etc. Middle level managers make departmental plans, which include training programs, equipment repairs and maintenance plans, etc. And lower level managers make operating plans like achievement of a sales target, employee skill development program, etc. Planning is futuristic. It is about looking ahead. When you're talking about achieving a goal, it is a future-oriented process. And so, planning is done for the future. The purpose of planning is to meet future events by the businesses effectively to the best of their advantage. Planning aims to forecast future events and conditions, and then the plans for the organizations are anticipated and drawn accordingly. Planning is flexible. We have already mentioned that planning is future oriented, and future is something that is not set on stone. It is uncertain. So if you've made a plan which is rigid and does not take the future changes into consideration, it is most likely to fail. Changes in environment like competitors' policies, increasing competition, consumer tastes, economic policies, value system of the society have to be incorporated in the plans and the planning process. Thus, planning process has to be adaptive to the environment. Future is uncertain. So, managers must adopt scientific methods of forecasting. They have to anticipate future and incorporate changes in their activities to achieve organizational goals effectively. Planning is continuous. Plans are made for a specific term, say for a month, quarter, year, and so on. Once that period is over, new plans are drawn, considering organizations' present and future requirements and conditions. Therefore, it is an ongoing process as the plans are framed, executed, and followed by another plan. Planning is an intellectual process. Managers make plans taking into consideration the firm's past, present, and future conditions. Analysis of future is difficult, as we already know that the future is uncertain and keeps changing. Thus, managers have to be conceptually and analytically excellent in making plans that can be implemented. Managers must be the masters of judgment, intuition, foresightedness, and imagination to make good plans. Planning, thus, cannot be done in dark, and it can be rightfully called an intellectual process. Planning involves providing feedback. Planning is closely related to control. Planning specifies future actions and control ensures those actions are carried out. When planning frames organizational goals, control ensures those goals are achieved. Controlling function provides constant feedback to the managers about the efficiency of plans. Deviations in actual performance against planned performance helps in reviewing the plans or abandoning them altogether to make fresh plans. Planning is a limiting factor. Remember that the resources are limited. Thus, planning is done keeping in mind the resource constraints. Goals are framed according to what resources are available within the company. Ignoring the limiting factor can result in framing over-optimistic goals that may not be achieved. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you like the videos.